Hell's bells, what's going on here? It's uploaded. I don't know what's got into me. But we're back on again. We made it back on. I don't know what's going on. 4K, check. 60 frames per second, check. GT7, check. We're getting back into this bad boy. I just thought, people get fed up of racing, don't they? They don't like racing when you go on. I'm not a racer, you know. I like racing, but I don't like going into races. I like free mode, and the best way to do it is come into multiplayer, go to your room mode. For all the dummies out there, not played it before, or they're just thinking, oh, I'm fed up of just racing all the time. Not just dummies, you know, it's everybody, you know what I mean? I don't want to be insulting to dummies. But yeah, free run, just click on that, and then it just sifts through. Usually, like tonight, you've got 10 rooms there. It's quite busy tonight. During the day, you probably see about 6 or 7 rooms. As it gets later on in the evening, you get more. Obviously, we've got 10 rooms. Also, I've noticed as well, to point out, you see over here with the green markers, always a join. Obviously, you want to look for the green bars. Sometimes you come on though, and there's hardly any green bars, and you're thinking, why is man? All I recommend is just shut it down, come back in again. What you usually find is all them the bad, you know, yellows and reds, they'll turn to green. You get loads of green rooms, and I don't know why it does it. It just does it. It doesn't. It's not. It does it with everyone, you know. Doesn't matter if you've got a PS5 or PS5 Pro. It's same on either. But yeah, nice and easy. I thought I'd show you that. Let's get into it there. See if we can get in this French room or full. I always like drawing in the French. But sometimes they like to keep you out, so you got to be. Let's have a look. Cruising on the streetcars one way. There's only 5 people in there though. Let's find something else. Live on YouTube. Right, let's go on here. You're live. You're not quite live on YouTube, but you will be in about an hour's time. Probably less, half an hour. As soon as I do this video, it will be uploaded for you to see. But yeah, come on here now. Who's on live? I've seen this guy before. I recognise it because he uses the red font. But yeah, I thought we'll just go in now. Oh, look at this classic. We'll just take this out for the old Subaru. But yeah, these were rare. These you never really saw one of these. Might have seen a handful of these cars, very small handful in my lifetime. But with the 22, with this kit on, they really did stand out. It just finished them off, you know what I mean? What's going on here? We've got a lot of action on here. Yeah, it's just a beast, innit? Notice as well, once you start to warm up, they don't do it straight away, but a nice little detail on Gran Turismo 7 is you need to do half a lap before it really starts burbling the car. See now, it's starting to warm up. You're getting some of the noise through now. You weren't getting any of that before. road like glue. Let's appreciate this car. I think it's the most, probably one of the, obviously it's known as classic shape Scooby. It's just it's when they got it right, didn't they? When they weren't too fussy. 90s Japanese turbo, and then they started, as they went along, you got the blob eye, you had the bug eye, and I did like around about, I think it was 2003, 2004, they were quite a nice shape one, and then they faffed about with it, but I mean, look at this, she's just a beauty. You see the beautiful Recaros in there. Not too sure whether this had the button as well to press, to spray water onto the turbos. And I remember driving an Impreza STI back in the day, 2004, and it did have the button. You could spray, which, it was really good. It felt good. It was a mist. You press the button and it sprayed the turbos to cool them down, which back in the day, I mean, that was just godly. Anyway, next. I'm going to show you the car now. What we've been doing since we last did the engine swap on the Escort. I've done it. I've got it here now. I've got the Sierra. It's got the engine swap, and I've also got the engine swap Mazda Demio. So we're rocking 788 brake horsepower in a Cosworth, Ford Cosworth, and also the Mazda as well. So I'm going to take them out for a drive. If you're thinking about engine swapping these, I was going to do the livery. I'm not too sure whether to keep this. I'd already got the police livery on this. When I put the engine swap in, I wanted to do something different. I don't want the police on it, but I hadn't decided what to do yet, so it's still got the police livery on, which I don't really like, because people, when you're driving on multiplayer, everyone wants to bash into you, or they think you know what I mean, just want to race around. But if you just check it out now, it's got the typical old, I mean, L-Reg, whoever's done this, I got it off the internet, I downloaded it in the Scapes bit. But this model wasn't out on an L-Reg. It needs to have a C or a D, something like that. No, a D-Reg. D or an E. I haven't properly driven this yet. I have briefly been in it earlier on when I put the engine swap in, and all I did is I just changed the gear ratio to what I thought it would be, but they might be a little bit out. First thing I'm noticing, the brakes. They are dog. It's a fun car to drive. Very fun. But what you are losing is you're losing the four-wheel drive from the Escort. If you're comparing it to the Escort is leagues ahead. And remember, this is a lot older car than the Escort. It's at least a decade in it behind it. Well, yeah, it's a decade. feel it as well, you know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, it's a fun car. Getting used to it now. You need to hold on to the gears with this, a bit like the 205. Yeah, she's one of them. To get the best out of this. Wolf. Doesn't deserve to be a police car. Because it's too good. Shouldn't have this police livery on it. Tell you what, once you get used to how it goes around the bend, you can really play with it. I mean, I know it's got 800 brake horsepower. You should be able to play with it. It just feels so good around the bend. Very fun car, very fun car. We'll get onto the Mazda now. So, we're in something near that's going to be even lighter, and it's got about the same brake horsepower as our Sierra, so it does move. It's just getting the power down. We've got front wheel drive in this as opposed to rear wheel drive. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, let's see what we can do. Actually have a look at his stream later, because you might see the Sierra go flying past the bridge when they were all there, weren't they? Oh, this does like to. This is a fun car. It just burns rubber, this thing, doesn't it? to check whether this car have slicks on, but I know it has. Even the slicks can't deal with the power. You want to know how she's looking? It's got a decent turn, you know. Gets around that corner, alright? Just don't accelerate when you go around the corner. She's a lively old one, this one. Definitely. Engine swap. So definitely they're cheap engine swaps. 300 grand, roughly, with a Mazda. 300 for... What's going on here? What the hell's going on here? Anyway, thought... What's going on? Thought we'd just bring you another video. I'm glad you're liking it, you know what I mean? Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribes. I'll see you again.